baby here, my baby walking down the street. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. When you're unwanted, streets are ugly. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you stray, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange.
When I was back there in seminary school, there was a person there who put forth the proposition that you can petition the Lord with prayer. Petition the Lord with prayer. Petition the Lord with prayer. You cannot petition the Lord with prayer. Welcome to episode 3 of Shaun's Gig Journal. This week we went to see Doors tribute band. Alright, so this week, as I said, it's a Doors tribute band that we went to see called The Doors Alive. Heard really good things about them. I've seen loads of Doors tribute bands before because I'm a massive Doors fan. Going back in the day, we used to go and see one called Doors, and they were cracking. I've seen them at the universities a few times, I think 2 or 3 times. These are a bit different. So back then, Doors, just absolutely wild gigs, proper pull in the atmosphere of the Doors. That's what it was all about. We used to go there. You got people getting up on stage, dancing about. Singer just being Jim Morrison, really, handing out bottles of whiskey, joints out. People getting up doing poetry in the middle of the set. Just all around craziness. Absolutely cracking gig. So it's good to catch up with this one, Doors Alive. Heard really good things about them. Watched a few of the videos on YouTube over the years, but just never got round to seeing them. Just hadn't come on at times when I could, even though I've been trying to arrange to see them for years. They were playing at the O2 Academy in Newcastle and supported by an echo of the Bunnymen, echoes of the Bunnymen this time round. So got a bit of a Doors link in there with them doing a cover of People Are Strange. So yeah, looking forward to that one. This was the first gig I went to this year, back in January. Just a few of my mates, and yeah, again I wasn't drinking at this one, so I caught it all properly, but quite interesting considering the other ones I've been to was proper hell-on sessions. So echoes of the Bunnymen, where we got there, missed a few of the songs as per usual. I think when we got there they were playing The Killing Moon, so straight into one of the big hits. Went in, watched them, really good musicians, played all the songs proper spot on. I've seen Echo and the Bunnymen themselves a few times. Saw them back in the day at Leeds Festival in 2005. Saw them at Cubics Festival. That would have been about 2018, 19-ish. Both times cracking band. Really like Echo and the Bunnymen, really good band. So you don't really see many tribute bands for them. So it was good to see that, and yeah, really good. Enjoyed them. Played all the hits really. Best of set. Everyone there seemed to really enjoy it. We're digging the music. So it was a really good setup for all the Doors coming on. So Doors Alive, excellent band, really good. Probably wasn't as busy as I'd hoped. There was quite a few people there, don't get us wrong, but it wasn't as busy as a lot of the gigs I've been to at the O2 recently. But it was just after Christmas. People are skint, so it might have had an effect on sales Friday night. Um, but it was still a really good gig. Band spot on. Play really good. Just what you'd expect from the Doors. The lead singer is like you couldn't mistake him for Jim Morrison. Absolutely brilliant. Looks like him, acts like him, sings like him. What more can you ask for? So I played a really good set list. It was a mixture of hits and then some of the more obscure songs, which was good for me because like I listen to all the Doors, all the albums, and generally when they come on or you go to see a tribute band or what have you, they'll just play the same best of tracks over and over. So this time we've got a few extra songs that I've never seen live before, which was really good. So set list included the best of songs like Touch Me, Light My Fire, Riders on the Storm, Ellie Woman, um, People Are Strange, all the ones that's going to get everyone up for it. But then I also played the likes of Crawling King Snake, Maggie McGill, Universal Mind, um, Spanish Caravan, sort of one of the best of, I suppose. Summer's Almost Gone, so really enjoyed a lot of the songs that they played. Throw in a bit of Jim's Poetry, Graveyard Poem, and bits and bobs here and there. They also did a cover of In the Eye of the Storm, which was really interesting because that's off one of the two albums after Jim had passed away and the Doors released as a trio, just themselves, I think with Ray singing on it. So sort of getting to see that with Jim Morrison singing was pretty cool. Made you think, what them albums would have sounded like if Jim was still there in the band. So that was pretty cool. I did enjoy that. They played some really long songs as well. So when the music's over, that's at least a good 10 minutes. Light My Fire, it must have been the longest song I've ever seen live. I think it was like 25 minutes or something. Might be exaggerated a little bit, but that's how I felt like that was a long song. So I've just played the song and do the instrumental. Jim, fella playing Jim, buggers off and just lets the band crack on with it. And they just played for ages. It was good though. Really enjoyed, a good instrumental and just watching them jam and that. And then he come back on after a bit. And if he'd been to the bar for a pint or something, then finished the song. But that was really long. Yeah, I'd Earlier Woman, the Soft Parade, sort of intermixed in between them, a bit of a medley between them. That was a pretty long song. And then they finished off with The End, which is quite long anyway. It's about 10-11 minutes. But they played an extended version again that must have went on for about 20 minutes. I've got a few videos of all these. I'll pop them on. The end was cracking. Just all the lights went out. Completely pitch black. Really long build up the song. Fellow who plays Jim just acts like Jim was just cracking on about all sorts of stuff and putting all the theatrics on it. Built the song right up. Obviously love that end, great song. we were waiting, having to go for our metro, so we're sitting there going, now I've got about 25 minutes, we'll be alright. And then as it's edging closer, we're like, we're going after day one. But yeah, really good set. I would definitely go and see them again. I think they are I think they're already booked in for next year, so if I haven't got anything on, I'll definitely go and see them again next year.
You know that money beats soul. Money beats soul every time. Who else wants some? Guess we should have got some more. I want to see you crawl. I want to see you crawl. Come on. Crawl all over me, honey.
And now for vinyl of the week. So this week, picked out of the collection an album by Steve Forbett, Jack Rabbit Slim. So this was just on a website called Daddy Pop, and you get some really good and cheap second-hand vinyl on there. Often just go through, have a look and see what I can pick out. Sometimes you get like a few for a tenner or something. That one was there. I don't know, I just like the look of it, so I thought let's have a blast. Bought that, and it's an absolutely cracking album. Really, really good. Got a few songs on there. I think his biggest song, Romeo's Tunes, on there. The Sweet Love That You Give, good tune. The whole album's really good, proper solid album. Sort of a singer-songwriter, a bit similar to Van Morrison, Nick Lowe, stuff like that. Yeah, so since then I've got a couple of others, so they'll probably not feature again. So this one, Little Stevie Orbit, and this one here, Alive on Admiral, I think. I can't even read it. But all good albums, but Jack Rabbit Slim, absolutely cracking album that. Really, really recommend it. Definitely worth a blast. So that's it for this week. But again, if you want to subscribe, then please do. It'd be much appreciated. Likes, shares, comments. If you want to throw some ideas of what I can do for future episodes, I'm all ears. I'm always thinking of other things I can do as well. And from once I get out there in a couple of weeks' time, again, there'll be loads of new features and things coming up. I'll be getting on the editing and stuff and improving that. I got the computer fixed now, so I get some new software, and we'll have a look at that and getting that better. Obviously the lighting, that's a bit shit on this at the minute, but we'll get all that sorted. But yeah, like us on any social media, just all Shaun's Gig Journal, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Probably it's not on many of the other ones, but we'll add them if there's a demand for people to see us on there. Obviously YouTube. So thanks a lot. Anyone who's already subscribed, cheers. Anyone who's new to the channel, thanks for watching as well. We'll catch you next week.
This is the trail, the best part that I really like. It's the right time to like your George. Pop some acid in there, come on. And when you do, give me some, motherfuckers. I want some. I want it right now. Let's get crazy.